Crimson Stone, an artifact that can only be obtained by defeating demon orcs. That being said, even after defeating hundreds of demon orcs, it is said to be difficult to obtain. No, its chances of dropping are extremely low. However, in Shin's past life, after their team failed to defeat the demon orc, he was lucky enough to see the Crimson Stone when another team was lucky enough to get their hands on it. The other team has praised their captain to get his hand on Crimson Stone. He saw their team, they talking to each other, how their captain gets the Crimson Stone. That was the only artifacts with delay skill. He hear the skill about in his past life. This is the skill he need right now to get stronger. The team has stopped as Shin asked them to give the artifacts if he defeat the monster alone. The leader was silent and don't respond to Shin. It's important that he obtain the delay skill now for future events. However, most players would think like newbie players who are cocky like this, no one would take him seriously. The other players approached Shin and started to curse him. They tell him to don't get cocky just because he killed some orcs. The captain responds to Shin, he can do as please. After hearing this, the team gets surprised. The leader tells Shin to that only if they fail to defeat the boss. Only then he can enter the dungeon on his own and kill it himself. After hearing this, Shin gets happy. He thought it was easier to convince the leader. It means his going to stepping out of this battle. The leader turned around and walked toward the boss monster. The players rushed to their captain. The leader touched the door and thought he has to make sure to clear the dungeon. He has make him realize that he just has one broken skill. He opened the door that was connected to boss room. The cold air is coming for the door. He has only slightly opened the door, but monster was standing there and looking at him. As they enter the door, all the torches has light up. The middle boss, bloodthirsty demon orc. They get in their position and was ready to attack him. The leader thought even if he look intimidating, he has heard that it is easy to defeat this orc. He tell the players to circle around the monster and attack it from the rear. He smiled as he was thinking, Shin can solo the boss monster. He thought Shin will not even get the chance to fight the monster. They rushed toward him and the leader has taken the lead. But not long after their fight, the leader was on the ground. His head was bleeding. He get up and asked what was happened. Shin was worried when they started running, but who would have thought that they would just charge at it? This is why they failed back in his past life. The leader was on ground and one player was supporting him to get up. The monster was standing in front of them. He tell the leader to retreat and come back later. The leader was also tired. The leader thought that previous high orc and this orc are too stronger. Why are they all so strong? This is why he shouldn't have taken the advice he got from the markets. The leader announced all the players to retreat for now. The raid has ended. They will try again tomorrow. He suddenly looked at Shin. Shin smiled at him as this was his turn to fight. The leader come close to Shin and tell that he can try to fight him solo, but he warns Shin if he die, don't hate him. Shin grab his sword and tell his to don't worry about him. He won't be dying today. The orc closed the gap with Shin and ready to attack him. If they compare the stats of the demon orc and Shin, he would never be able to win. However, with all the experience he has from his past life, he can win this fight. Shin easily deflect the orc's attack with his greatsword. The orc was confused because he never has seen this. The leader was seeing this from afar. He saw Shin has deflect the orc's attack. Shin was standing in front of him. His hand was little stang from deflecting his attack. He was approaching the monster slowly. He saw the crimson stone that was on his chest. The reason Shin was obsessed with that crimson stone, because the special effect of combining the delay skill and his own status skill, Demon Bash. With his proper skill, Devour Artifacts, he was able to combine the effects of different skills, which give him the idea. What if there is a skill that allows him to stack the stun effects of Demon Bash? That would be the ideal combination of skills, giving him an infinite stun. If he get the delay skill, it is more than possible. They saw each other and the orc attack him again. Shin has damaged his weak point with his sword. The monster has dropped his axe. Shin active his skill Demon Bash. The orc has get stunned, he cannot move. The leader saw the attack. He cannot believe that his skill can even work on boss monsters. Shin was relaxed. Even he did not expect his skill to work against him. But suddenly the monster attacked him with his foot. Shin used his sword to avoid the attack. Shin get pushed back with his attack. He has forgot that the monster has self-regeneration ability. The wound he get from Shin's attack has healed too fast. In order to stun it again, he need to wait 15 seconds. This is why he need delay skill. The monster rushed towards Shin. Shin thought if he can't stun him, then he need to kill him. Shin deflect his attack. The leader seeing this all, he thought his stun skill is not working, and there is a massive gap between their stats. So how are he able to make that kind of face? Is he really newbie player? Shin has familiar experience with this kind of monsters. If he is weaker than him, he just need to focus everything on one point. Forget about cutting the enemy. Instead, use their strength to his advantage to pierce through. Shin destroy his axe and put his sword on his heart and kill him. He level up 2 times from killing the demon orc. Shin get a new title, Demon Hunter. It was an E-rank title. He has already got 2 titles on his first day. He guessed that was the benefit of being a solo player. The captain was approach him with other player. They are all surprised with his fight with Demon Orc. Shin look at them and smile weirdly. In order to avoid annoying situations like this, there is one way come to his mind. He started to act like it was hard fight, and as the captain has damaged him, he would have died from his attack. All the players started to thank the captain. The captain not understand what was. They are saying he look at Shin. Shin tell him with his eyes contact that you're not so stupid, as he give him the chance to preserve his honor. The captain look at the crimson stone and thought Shin was saying, do not forget your promise. He has accepted his defeat. He tell all the player to get ready for the final boss fight. They all started to climb the stairs. Shin was the only one remained there. As he obtained the crimson stone, he was started to eat it. The episode has ended. See you all in next episode. Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel.